Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And getting to start, Luis Gil, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, ready to go here. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Anthony Santander stands in now and watches strike one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swings through that one for strike two.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, space is empty. Righty delivers. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show. And back at Yankee Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Juan Soto. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former National League MVP. Barrios a check to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor on at first, nobody out. And that's outside, and the count is 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Lindor around second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Righty to the plate. And another ball.
Ball 2.
In the air out to center. Varsho makes the grab for the second out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Austin Wells.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's...
There's a swing and a drive. That one is good. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. It gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Cody Bellinger. There's a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 runs across in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Jonah Bride. Heel back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Bo Bichette up to the dish. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in there for strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. The right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 9.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Over to first, and he saved. Next to hit, Juan Soto. That one misses. Ball one. And there's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
A little bit low. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Straw on a second. They get 1, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Chisholm stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton.
And here it comes. To the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 9. The third baseman, number 6.
Now the third baseman, Taylor Walls. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Miles.
And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The Yankees leading by 5. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
And the slider just misses. Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in New York, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Brett Myers. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Here comes a pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
A breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body, really good job of explosion through the zone, and drove it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's all for Jose Barrios, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Quinn Priester.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Quinn Priester.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them.
Swung on, belted. Deep center field. That's back on its way. Belly ball. That was blasted to the moon. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 8-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
It's Aaron Judge now. Doubled in his first AB. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells. The walk and a run scored his first time. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in there at the knees. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. That catches the corner.
That was the pitch to
No
hit,
ball, 2
forcing
strikes.
fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
On the line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Slides, but it gets by him. Here comes Wells around third.
Picks himself up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 on with 1 out. Juan Soto stepping in now. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
Out.
And it's through for a hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jorge Lopez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would.
Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Josh Palacios. The wind and the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger sizing it up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike. Santander in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. There's a strike. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Jays nothing. Back here in New York, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Brett Myers. And the pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Santander moving back for it. And that one is out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Off the plate,
Outside.
ball one.
And that's ball one. Hit hard, base hit.
The center fielder, number 35.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard.
Bellinger.
It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Bellinger at the plate and takes high there. At the belt and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Judge rips that one. Back there. Tattooed and gone. That's worth the price of admission. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 14-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Andrew Chafin.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lined into right. And it gets down for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Good eye right there. And a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Lindor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one almost got him. And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Wells leads off first with 1 away. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
3.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. They get the out on Soto, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're headed to the 5th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Bo Bichette. Just off the inside edge.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2 and 2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
On the outside corner, and it's 1-1. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 2 balls and a strike. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings and misses. 2 gone now.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And there's the strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chafin back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage. Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right through there for a strike. That one not close. Yeah, the count 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 2-2. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Chisholm, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The punch out there, out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Taylor Walls. His righty-lefty splits there.
Walls.
The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and That was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Nope.
Straw stands in here, takes
Ball
ball
one, no
one low. And that one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just
balls,
missing
2
there. 3 and 2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Josh Palacios next up for the Blue Jays.
Right fielder, Josh Palacios.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now a pop-up on the infield. Moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Back now in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
As the lefty gets to work. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Close but called a ball. 2-1. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cabrera in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pitch. That's in there. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Up the middle. The sliding play at short. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 14-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. That clips the corner.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jonah Bride next up for the Blue Jays. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The Yankees up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And he deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Santander leads off first with 1 away. That just misses, and it's 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position.
They take the force out, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yimi Garcia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way
the designated hitter.
This lineup is swinging it.
Soto.
And the pitch. Soto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
No strike.
Garcia in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one drifts inside. The pitch. And that one hammered. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. Timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Next offering upstairs. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jose Hernandez appears to be getting loose. That misses. And that's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. And he dodges that fastball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the 0-1. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clayton Kershaw.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Right through there for a strike. Kershaw, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Taylor Walls. There's a strike. Stays alive. The pitch. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And now Miles Straw.
No, inside.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jose Hernandez preparing to come on if needed. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. And another ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. And Bellinger is out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty.
Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one popped up. Bichette has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Josh Palacios digs in now.
The right fielder, Josh Palacios.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires. Out towards left center. Lindor makes the grab on the run.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
He's 2 outs away. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Foul ball there. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Off the plate, and the count is 1-1. That one at the knees for a strike. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 14-1.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. There's the strike. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kershaw deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
That one fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. They're down to their final strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.